Have you ever felt tired for no apparent reason? Have you noticed that you're gaining or losing weight inexplicably? Or perhaps your skin is drier than usual and your hair is falling out excessively? These could be signs that your thyroid isn't working as it should. But how do you know if it really is a thyroid problem? Are there ways to identify it at home before going to the doctor? Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple tests you can do at home to find out if your thyroid is healthy. Let's understand together what signals your body is sending you and what to do about it. First, heart rate test. Your heart rate can provide valuable clues about the state of your thyroid. A healthy thyroid helps keep the heart beating at a steady pace, while dysfunction can cause noticeable variations in the pulse. You can easily perform this test at home in just a few minutes. Find a quiet place. Sit in a comfortable position and rest for at least 5 minutes before taking your pulse. This will ensure that your heart rate is stable and without interference from recent activities. Locate the pulse. Using your index and middle fingers, locate the pulse on the inside of your wrist or on your neck, in the carotid artery. Don't use your thumb, as it has its own pulse and can confuse the reading. Count the beats. Count how many beats you feel in 60 seconds. If you prefer, count for 30 seconds and multiply by 2 to get your heart rate per minute. Record and compare. Do this for several consecutive days, preferably at the same time, and write down the results to observe possible patterns. A consistently low heart rate below 60 beats per minute can be a sign of hypothyroidism. When the thyroid is underactive, it slows down the metabolic rate, which can cause the heart to beat more slowly. The normal range for an adult at rest is between 60 and 100 beats per minute. If your heart rate is within this range, your thyroid is probably working properly. If your resting pulse is consistently high, above 100 beats per minute, this could indicate hyperthyroidism, which occurs when the thyroid is overactive and speeds up the metabolism, which can increase the heart rate. The thyroid plays a crucial role in regulating the body's metabolic rhythm, including heart function. When there is an imbalance in thyroid hormones, the heart can respond by beating too slowly or too fast, which can be an important sign that something is wrong. Monitoring your heart rate is an easy and effective way to identify thyroid problems early on. Second, skin and hair test. If your thyroid isn't working properly, the first signs can appear in the appearance of your skin and the condition of your hair. This is an easy test that you can do at home to observe these signs. The skin can provide important clues about possible thyroid dysfunction, especially in the case of hypothyroidism, which is associated with extreme dryness and peeling of the skin. Check specific areas. Examine areas where the skin is usually drier, such as elbows, knees, and heels. These areas may show signs of excessive dryness if your thyroid is underactive. Observe texture and elasticity. Feel your skin to assess whether it is rough to the touch. Skin that has lost elasticity or is flaking can be an indication of thyroid problems. Excessive oiliness or acne. In some cases, especially with hyperthyroidism, the skin can become excessively oily, resulting in an increase in acne. Observe whether your skin has shown drastic changes in this regard. Check your hair loss. If you are losing more hair than usual when combing or washing, this could be a sign of hypothyroidism. Keep an eye on how many strands are falling out in the shower or when you brush. Observe the texture of the hair. Hair that used to be strong and thick can start to become thin and brittle if the thyroid is underactive. Notice if your hair is weaker or easier to break than before. Look at your eyebrows. A lesser-known sign of hypothyroidism is thinning eyebrows, especially at the outer end. If you notice this change, it may be time to investigate your thyroid health. The health of your skin and hair is directly linked to your metabolism, which is controlled by your thyroid. When the production of thyroid hormones is insufficient or excessive, these tissues can suffer, resulting in visible symptoms. Monitoring these changes can help you identify early signs of thyroid problems. Before continuing, if you're learning about the thyroid and want to delve even deeper into your health, check out the video description for my exclusive ebook with valuable information and practical tips to better understand your thyroid health. Also, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join our community to find out more. Third, body temperature test. Body temperature can be one of the most telling signs about your thyroid health. This is because the thyroid is responsible for regulating metabolism, which includes the production of heat in the body. When your thyroid isn't working properly, your body can struggle to maintain a normal temperature. This is a very simple test that you can do at home, but it does require a little attention. To get the most accurate results, follow the steps below. Choose the right time. The best time to take your body temperature is when you wake up, before you even get out of bed. This is because your basal temperature, i.e., your body temperature at rest, is more stable and has not been influenced by physical activity or meals. Use a reliable thermometer. Leave your thermometer next to your bed so it's ready when you wake up. Use a digital or mercury thermometer to ensure accuracy. Daily measurement. Take your temperature every day as soon as you wake up for at least 3 consecutive days. Record the results so you can compare. If your basal temperature is constantly below 36.5 degrees Celsius, this could be a sign of hypothyroidism, i.e., an underactive thyroid. This problem can slow down your metabolism, resulting in symptoms such as tiredness, weight gain, and feeling cold. A temperature between 36.5 degrees Celsius and 37.5 degrees Celsius usually indicates that your thyroid is working well and your metabolism is on track. If your temperature is consistently above 37.5 degrees Celsius, this can be a sign of hyperthyroidism when the thyroid is overactive. This can speed up the metabolism, leading to symptoms such as unexplained weight loss, excessive sweating, and feeling hot. The thyroid regulates the production of hormones that control the speed at which your body uses energy. If there is a thyroid dysfunction, your body temperature can be one of the first warning signs. This simple test can therefore be an effective way of identifying possible problems early on. Fourth, weight and metabolism test. If you are inexplicably gaining or losing weight, this could be a sign that your thyroid is not working properly. The weight and metabolism test is a simple way to monitor these changes and understand whether your thyroid might be behind them. You can track changes in your weight and metabolism easily by observing a few signs and recording patterns. Monitor your weight regularly. Always weigh yourself at the same time, preferably in the morning, after going to the toilet, and before eating or drinking anything. Record your weight every day or every week to observe significant fluctuations. Record your diet and physical activity. Keep a food and exercise diary to record everything you eat and the amount of physical activity you do. This helps you identify if your weight is changing, even without a significant change in your diet or exercise routine. Watch out for unexplained weight gain. If you notice that you're gaining weight, even while maintaining a balanced diet and exercise routine, it could be a sign of hypothyroidism, where the metabolism slows down and the body begins to accumulate more fat. Pay attention to rapid weight loss. On the other hand, if you're losing weight rapidly without making any major changes to your diet or exercise routine, this could be a sign of hyperthyroidism, a condition in which an overactive thyroid speeds up the metabolism and burns calories faster than normal. In addition to weight changes, other signs of an altered metabolism can include fatigue, feeling constantly cold in the case of hypothyroidism, or hot in the case of hyperthyroidism, as well as difficulty gaining or losing weight consistently. Thyroid function is directly linked to the way the body burns or stores energy. When hormone levels are out of balance, this can result in weight changes that seem inexplicable at first glance. Monitoring these changes can be an effective way to identify possible thyroid problems and help you decide when it's time to seek medical help. 5. Checking for swelling in the neck. One of the most visible signs of thyroid problems is swelling in the neck, known as a goiter. This enlargement of the thyroid gland can be caused by various conditions, such as hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, or iodine deficiency. Fortunately, you can perform a simple test at home to check for swelling in the thyroid area. This is a quick and easy visual test that you can do using a mirror and a glass of water. Stand in front of a mirror where you can clearly see your neck. Ideally, use a large mirror where you can see the area just below the Adam's apple, where the thyroid gland is located. Drink water. Grab a glass of water and take a sip. As you swallow, pay attention to the neck area, especially below the Adam's apple and above the collarbone. As you swallow, your thyroid should rise and fall slightly. See if there are any swellings or lumps visible as you swallow. Any noticeable increase in this area could be a sign of goiter, suggesting a thyroid problem. To ensure accuracy, repeat the process a few times, looking carefully from different angles to check for any enlargement or deformity. If you see an increase in the neck area or notice any lumps, this could indicate a thyroid abnormality, such as goiter, thyroid nodules, or another problem. If, when you take the test, you find it difficult to swallow or feel that something is pressing on your throat, it could be a sign that your thyroid is enlarged and interfering with the normal function of the area. An enlarged thyroid, or goiter, can be a symptom of various thyroid conditions, such as iodine deficiency, hyperthyroidism, or hypothyroidism. Although a goiter isn't always painful, it can indicate that something isn't working properly with your thyroid, so it's important to keep an eye out for these signs. That's it. Knowing the health of our thyroid is essential for our general well-being, and the 5 simple tests we've discussed can be an effective way of keeping an eye out for possible problems. Performing these tests at home allows us to monitor signs that may indicate thyroid dysfunction, helping to identify changes in our energy, metabolism, and even our appearance. However, it is essential to remember that these tests are not a substitute for a medical assessment. Consulting a health professional is crucial to obtaining an accurate diagnosis and an appropriate treatment plan if necessary. So use these tests as a tool to better connect with your body, and, whenever in doubt, don't hesitate to go to the doctor. Your health deserves attention and care. What about you? Have you done any of these tests at home? Have you felt any changes? Tell us your story in the comments, and let's exchange experiences. If you think this content has helped you in any way, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with a friend who needs to know. Thanks for watching.